Hello there, baby doll. So Bitcoin's bull market is definitely underway now. And with that comes, hopefully, the altcoin top to be formed. That's right. The top altcoins have already been running. It's very clear. I just want to show you right now. Have you heard of something called Spirit Airlines, an actual airline company? Well, WIF Hat is 3 times more valuable than Spirit Airlines. And I would just like to ask you, a dog with a hat that launched 5 months ago is now 3 times more valuable than a freaking airline. And you want to sit here and tell me there's no Altseason? Oh, golly gee, it can't happen. Friends, of course it is. Tongue in cheek, we know. You've been watching the channel, you understand that. We're not here living with the blindfolds on, but I'm using these people as a gauge, okay? So a lot of lovely people out there. It's, of course, it's acceptable to think like this because it's part of the crowd, man. That's it. Everybody's in the mid-curve area until you find out where you actually are, and then you got to change positions. But it doesn't really matter about changing your position. All that matters is, yes, Altseason has already started. Altcoins are already moving and they're beaming everywhere. Retail's coming in. The Coinbase rank went from 500 rank. Now it's up to like 49. That's continuing to increase. Remember, if it hits number 1, top signal, right? But I want to let you know, so we're going to enter this next phase where you just got to, let's be very, very clear about what's going to happen. Prices will continue to rise despite things being a scam. So you know how the word scam is thrown out everywhere? Well, it's a continuum, friends. Everything's a scam and nothing's a scam. So everything's a scam in terms of like, well, everything is not going to last. Okay. But then you say nothing's a scam where you're like, wait a minute. If this thing that's not going to last, that's new, right, goes up more than your project, which you said was going to go 100x or whatever, if this new thing goes up more than you, well, who's the scam now, right? Is it randomness? It is what it is. It's chaotic. That's it. It's chaos, friends. Chaos. This is bull market stuff. Retail comes in. So you're also going to have to wrestle with something yourself as well. Play some gentle angel music. You have to wrestle with this. There will be absolute trash flying high. There will be obvious scams. There will be obvious grifts. They'll keep going up. They'll keep going up. People just keep piling on. And you don't look at them with jealousy or distaste or hatred at all. You just go, oh, okay, altcoin season's here. It is what it is, okay? Because people look at Doge, friends. People wish Doge goes to 0. They all said Doge would go to 0. I still remember Mark Yusko said the Bitcoin bottom cannot come in until Doge has a market cap of 0. He literally said that at the end of 2022. And I'm listening to him like, oh, man, I'm the only guy bullish, aren't I? I'm literally, no one gets it. No one gets meme coins. It's Metcalfe's law. It's network effects. People would rather buy this cheap stuff, and you can't do anything with it. Yeah, you can't do anything with Bitcoin either. No one really cares about decentralization. I made all these videos and posts here for you. So you see things like that happening all the time. You will see that. You're also going to see, friends, the greed is now going to come out. But here's the thing. Greed will appear in scammers and grifters, but they will be greedy too. Okay? They've been waiting on the sidelines. They're now going to deploy capital, and they're going to try and make 10 million, 100 million, okay? All the Jeets, all those scum ruggers, they're taken out for like 10 grand. The dog with a hat guy, the dev, right? By the way, suck shit to you. That dog with a hat dev, you subhuman filth trash. He rugged everyone for $29,000. If he held it today, he would have $150 million. That's right. $150 million bag fumble because he dumped on everyone for 29 grand. Suck it. Suck it. That's what you get. I hope dog with a hat goes and flips Bitcoin, by the way. Now, you missed it. That'd be funny, man. That'd be funny. Now, that's what you get, friends, okay? You reap what you sow. Okay, you put out bad stuff to the world. Sweet. You're going to get taught a lesson by that. Now, here's the thing. By the way, he tried to make another coin and say, oh, I'm the original dev holder, and try to make it. I don't know what ended up happening there. He probably dumped on everyone there too. So you can't trust these people. Now, when Bitcoin's price is now high and Ethereum's price is high and the total industry is beaming and retail is in, the scammers and the ruggers, they also get greedy. So they don't cheat for a 2x. They have targets. They look at, they go, wait a minute. This other trash coin is 400 million market cap. They remember, they go, it launched a few months ago. It does nothing. I know the owner. He's an idiot. They literally talk like that, friends. I've seen them in the chats. And they go, well, how can't we hit 400 million market cap too? Or even 100 million? Okay, see how we're thinking about the numbers, 100 million? Well, if you remember a year ago, friends, if your coin, I remember I was getting rugged in coins that were $800,000 market cap. 800K, and I'll get rugged. And then one of my friends would tell me, hey, bro, just to let you know, like, hitting a million market cap is a massive milestone now for a meme coin. You shouldn't even be long into something. I'm like, what? 1 million used to be insanely cheap. It was 50 million you have to worry about. Now you got to worry about 1 million. That's how I knew all the G2 here. Back then, it was too early last year, but you still tried. So now that's what you're going to witness now. You're going to witness that the greed of new coin creators comes in. But the problem is, if you keep allocating time to that, you will miss the obvious stuff. So I would like to remind you of something. SafeMoon did 8,000x. Okay, one guy put $1,000 in the SafeMoon ICO, 1 or 2 grand. He turned it into 60 million. Okay, literally, just he did. All right. Yeah, SafeMoon did that. Doge did like a 300x, hundreds of billions of valuations thrown around everywhere to all altcoins. Okay, that's all happening. But all of those went up in 2021. All of these big returns. ETH did a 50x from a low to the top. Luna did an 800x. Okay, everything goes up. But I want to ask you something. I can talk all day about all these things going up. How much money did you keep? How much money did the average person keep? Nothing. All right. Only like 10% got out. Right. The next, see, this is the funny part. 10% do really well. The next 30% think they do well, but it's really, they call themselves a winner. Like, wow, I made like 3x my money. Congratulations. But it's funny. You can't laugh at them because in the bottom 60% lose like 70, 80, 95 for everything. Okay. So what people keep, even though everything's going nuts, is very, very small. So even though, if you go back to the last cycle, think about this. If the average person lost in crypto, what average person did, got crushed, and they're still down, think about this. All you had to do, even though it wasn't exciting, was like, I guess you could say like, hey, buy Bitcoin at 8,000 and then sell it at like 48, whatever it is. Get a 6x on that. You book your 6x and you're done. Most people are down. They're down from that. They went to break even now. They literally went back, round tripped everything. So if you're up like 6x, you crushed them. And that's something boring like Bitcoin. So that's why I'm telling you now, you might be in some coins, maybe they only go 5x, 10x, 25, 30, but you have to play it to your advantage. You go, yeah, you know what? This is not a coin flip, friends. You see, most people are playing the coin flip game where they go, well, this coin can go up or down. And I don't know how much. That's full coin flip mode. We are playing dicey. So you're rolling a dice and you're like, well, if it rolls a 6, I lose. If it rolls 1 to 5, I win. Okay, you basically have high odds, 5 out of 6 chances wins. That's why you might look at something, you're like, well, I want 50x, but I feel like there's an 85% chance this does a 10x minimum. 85% chance. Well, if you told me, hey, there's an 85% chance this thing's going to do that much, I'm not throwing in 2 weeks of my living expenses into it. That's silly. I'm like, wow, look at the odds I feel. Okay, I think 2 months is the minimum. Now, obviously, don't quote me, friends. I'm going to be put in front of a judge saying, Your Honor, the guy with the Pikachu hat said you may or may not lose money here and there. Yeah, I don't really care about this. I'm telling you, not financial advice can go to zero literally tomorrow. It's fun. You know what I'm saying, friends? I'm saying not financial advice. No one's even taken seriously anymore. You know why? That's optimism phase. People are now so optimistic things are going to go up. They're just wrestling with it, okay? So now you really have to think amongst yourself, friends. I'm just showing you right now, WIF Hat flipped Spirit Airlines by 3x. So the greed and stuff is coming. But how much do you keep? So obviously, you have to think about, okay, how much do you want to sell? What is even appropriate time to sell it? We don't know. We don't know all the answers. We don't even know. Is Coinbase, what if it stops at rank number 2 and then everything drops 90%? You don't know. But if you are taking profit along the way, you're going to need gentle reminders because that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go to around everywhere. When it's starting to get euphoric, I'm like, hey, friends, it's getting really crazy now. I don't think it stops now, but we have to make a marker. Okay, in exactly 30 days from now, no matter what the price is, you got to start getting something out. Because there's that first marker of the euphoria, that first marker of the super excitement, and that builds, okay? So have a think about this. Remember, in the past cycle, everybody round trips. Even though they round trip coins that go up, 50x, 100x, 200x, they round trip them. Okay, because there's not enough liquidity for everyone to exit. So that's where you have to really think to yourself, you know what? I don't get a 100% guarantee that this thing is going to go up forever, but I don't even have a 100% guarantee this thing's going to go up heaps. But you just got to think about, all right, at what point am I going to sit here and think about my USD allocation? Okay, that's think about what's that point now. You should be thinking about it now. I'm thinking about that now. I lose sleep over it. I'm like, oh man, it'll suck if it keeps going up and you sell everything. Okay, so now you know, all right, don't sell everything. Don't sell everything. But there will be points where you go, well, if the prices are down 90% from here in 12 months, I need something. That's what you have to think about it. You know, even a 10% allocation can save you, friends, into stable coins at that point. But now you get to see it, right? And I prefaced this video by telling you, well, look, Altseason's here. You just seen WIF Hat, everything's going nuts. Starting to go nuts. We hope it continues. But also, there's more greed coming in to the scammers and the grifters, opportunists. And they're seeing a pool of people out there and they're just making products for them. They're supplying them with tokens and communities which aren't going to be around. That's what the people want. It's like, hey, I'm making a casino game. Sweet, come and join. They're playing. Are you going to sit here and tell those people it's a scam? They're like, no, let me play. I can make my own decision. I'm a grown man or woman and or squirrel. So this is what it all comes down to, okay? Now, I can't be guaranteed of anything. I'm not going to be held responsible for anything. But yes, I'm now just preparing you for this mindset. This is what is to come. All right, we're going to, I think, look, if Davey Soy Hoffman crying at the bottom was that clear, something's going to appear at the top. Something. Coinbase, rank 1. Jim Cramer makes a freaking crypto episode. You know, something where I'm like, okay, the non-believers, you're all in. All the non-believers are in. We've peaked non-believers, okay? I'm still wearing a Pikachu hat. Don't forget who loves you. Catch you soon.